talking, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Williams is out there with Dunn. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Dillon Brooks. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Dunn, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Brooks the pass to Booker. Williams a screen on Russell to the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell. You know, Richard, while he's still one of the elite scorers in the game, Devin Booker missed All-Star selection in 2025.
Yeah, it can get very tough when it gets to that All-Star selection. No one questions his number or his talent. It was more about the win-loss record.
First free throw is good. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Both free throws good from Booker. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Booker. Nice D from Russell.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And here's Washington outside. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Dunn into the lane.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Christie. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Davis with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Flagg. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Green. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Bucks. Russell passes to Washington. Russell against Williams. Williams with the block. Booker outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And Booker is used to having to gut it out through contact. That's just terrific concentration.
Here's Russell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And here is Washington. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. Uh-oh, okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now here's Booker. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Dunn kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dunn for 3. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 3. And it's Russell in the corner. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis setting the pick for Washington. Pass to Davis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Mark Williams. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Free throw good, Booker. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
Nice hustle on defense from Booker, just clawing the ball away there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Here's Gaffney, and then jammed down as he goes right over Mark Williams.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Now Booker, he's got 6. Pass to Brooks. At the elbow, Williams. Brooks setting a pick for Williams. Here's Booker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Devin Booker.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Russell with it. No scoring in this one. In the corner, it's Flagg. Here's Christie. And here is Gafford. He's guarded by Williams. Gafford passes to Russell. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now, Flagg, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Russell against Booker. Russell with the bucket.
Staying cool inside. Russell doesn't want to waste a point-blank look like that.
Russell against Booker. Nice D from Russell.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Flagg. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
From deep 3-point land. Washington with this screen on Brooks. Pass to Washington. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Booker. Here's Dunn. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Dunn's got his second bucket tonight.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
For the screen on Booker. Outside, Russell. Over Booker. Rebound by Williams. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They're leading by 8. Green, the pass to Booker. From downtown. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Free throw good, Booker.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
And he's good on the second.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And RJ, the 4th head coach in as many seasons for the Phoenix Suns.
The only thing that remains constant in Phoenix is change. Devin Booker, who's been there for the longest, is now on coach 8. Good work in the pick and roll. I like it when Russell looks to distribute in these sets.
Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And it's done in the corner. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Flagg, still scoreless. 6 to shoot. Russell from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down against Washington. Brooks kicks to Williams. Pass to Booker. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Suns.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Dallas. Haji Marshall comes in for Flagg. And it's Klay Thompson in for Max Christie. And for the Suns, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Brooks. Outside, Russell. Washington with this screen on Booker. Russell from long range. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Booker. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans. That one goes. Count it.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Russell. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Russell kicks to Thompson. To end the drought, it's rebounded by O'Neal.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Green. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. driving inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Green. That's 7 points for Williams.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hands it from downtown.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Suns leading by 16. Pass to Allen. Allen with the screen for Booker. Over Russell. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Thompson passes to Gafford. And here's Russell. Back to Gafford. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Free throw, no good for Gafford. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Gafford throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's Phoenix sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Thompson is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Williams. And it's Hardy in at the 2. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Iguodala. Allen outside. To the paint. They swipe it. Outside Williams. Now here's Marshall. Gafford sends the pick for Thompson. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Suns leading by 13. Pass to Iguodala. They set the pick. Allen passes to Gillespie. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I'll tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airborne, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Here's Gillespie. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Allen. To the middle. Here's Iguodala.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's Williams with the ball for Dallas. It's a 13-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Inside, here's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Anthony Davis is checked in for Najee Marshall. Flagg comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Max Christie in for Hardy. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Booker with a deep three. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
Dunn finds Booker. Booker in stride, and the dunk by Booker.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And so it's Dallas with him after the Suns pick up two. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Suns leading by 9. Brooks outside. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Williams. And Booker kicks to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. The Suns need to get a shot off. Richards. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Booker against Williams. Richards passes to Brooks. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker looking around. Over Williams. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 8. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now here's Booker. 21 points in the game. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Booker's got 23.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Williams. Phoenix also making some changes. Mark Williams comes in for Nick Richards. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Allen. Mavericks trail by 10. Christie kicks to Washington. Back to Christie. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Booker outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Booker against Christie. Here's Flagg. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Flagg's got 6.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Williams, a screen on Christie. And here's Booker from the arc. Mavericks trailed by 10. Pass to Christie. Now Flagg. On the wing, Christie. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Gafford throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Booker. The Mavericks making the shot. Williams has a screen for Booker. With the putback. And Williams is right there. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Brooks, the pass to Dunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis. For Phoenix, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw missing. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Russell in for Davis. Jalen Green's checked in for Phoenix. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trailed by 11. Russell passes to Lively. Pass to Flagg. There's a screen by Washington. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brooks kicks to Booker. Dunn with a screen on Russell. Booker the pass to Dunn. And he comes up with the deuce. Dunn's got 7 points.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 13. Dunn against Washington. Dallas moving it around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Russell. Looking to end the run. Banked in off the glass.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Suns leading by 13. Outside, Green. Dunn outside. Green taking his time here. Here's Williams. And Lively pulls it down.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Christie. Booker against Russell. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
The first one falls.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's a look at some of the stats for Grayson Allen. Mavericks trailed by 15. Pass to Lively. Now Flagg out to Russell. Launches it. A putback, and Lively able to finish. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you, Kevin.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Booker, no good.
Yeah, and that three-point shot really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Yep, that one goes in there. Dunn's got 9 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, you've got to value the possession. They've given up 6 points off of turnovers this quarter alone.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Pass to Green. The tray. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks trailed by 21. Christie the pass to Lively. Can they get it? Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Green. Pass to Brooks. To the paint. Williams kicks to Brooks. A three-pointer, no good. Dallas shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Booker against Washington. Booker with it. Shoots over Washington. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end is pretty glaring.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what kidneys is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Artie.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Suns leading by 21. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Dunn is out there with Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Booker in at the point guard position.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
So it's Phoenix now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Russell. Christie kicks to Washington. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Back to Washington. Clock at 4. Flagg. And they get it back.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Williams, a screen on Russell. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Booker just keeps getting better at orchestrating the pick and roll, setting up his teammates out of those sets.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Pass to Christie. Back to Russell. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
Ooh, nice touch from the mid-range. Davis proving how effective he is from that spot.
It's been an interesting journey for D'Angelo Russell. He's had multiple stints with the Lakers and Nets, Richard.
Yeah, before turning 30. That's a pretty rare occurrence. He's already been traded a few times, but give D'Lo credit. He is a professional and rolls with it.
Buries it from 3-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Green. He's got 6. And Green slams it in.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Christie. Russell looking it over. Now Davis. Williams with the block. Brooks against Washington. Brooks, the pass to Green. Now Booker. To the inside. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Russell. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Now, here is Russell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And a wide open look for Flagg. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Booker dishes to Brooks. Back to Booker. Dunn sets a screen for Booker. Shot clock at 5, and the dunk by Booker.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Russell. With the crossover. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside, Green. Booker outside. Back to Green. Booker outside. Puts it up from 17, and Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Here's Washington. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Russell to stop the drought. Pass to Washington. Overdone, and it's Washington missing. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And here is Green. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. For Dallas, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And Russell gets it to go.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Green. He's got 8. Booker outside. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Russell.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Shots good by Booker.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Christie. Now Washington. Outside, Davis. Rebound by Williams.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Russell against Booker. Dunn with a screen on Russell. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Booker.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Pass to Davis. Out to Russell. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Soft touch. Russell from range.
Now here's Booker. 32 points in the game. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 34.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And here's Washington outside.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Green against Christie. Green kicks to Dunn. And here's Booker from the arc. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And Davis throws it down.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Najee Marshall comes in for Washington. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Grayson Allen comes in for Devin Booker. Phoenix leading by 21. Green finds Allen. Bounce pass Richards. Dunn sets a screen for Green. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Gafford. Over in the corner, Marshall. Traps in the tray.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
The Suns have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Brooks, the pass to Green. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
Mavericks trail by 20. Pass to Gafford. Now Flagg. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Now here is Russell. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Flagg. Dunn covering. Pass to Flagg. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Gafford kicks to Russell. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Dunn passes to Green. Back to Dunn. Dunn with a screen on Christie. Brooks down low. Defended by Christie. Dunn outside. And Richards has it in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Marshall with it. He's against Allen. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Ooh, dancing with it. I see you, D'Angelo.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Flagg. Thompson comes in for Christie. And it's Williams in for Russell. And then for Phoenix, Iguodaro's checked in. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Brooks. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Booker outside. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
.106 left to play here in the third. Bounce pass from Williams. Pass to Gafford. Here is Davis. 5 on the clock. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker in the post. He's against Williams. That's good from Booker on the assist by O'Neal. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Pass to Richards. Booker inside. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's Phoenix cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other, offensively or defensively. Let's talk.
And Coach Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
And the problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Najee Marshall. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Williams at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Williams gets the bucket.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
Suns leading by 22. Pass to Iguodala. There's the screen. Steps back and fires. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Over in the corner, Marshall. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 40 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Booker against Williams. Here's Davis. Phoenix grabs the miss. O'Neal on the wing. Marshall defending. O'Neal dishes to Booker. He takes it in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Booker's got 42 in the game.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And here's Booker after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fires the three. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Suns leading by 20. O'Neal outside. Booker with no one around from outside off the mark.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Williams looking around. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Suns. Mark Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Iguodaro. Booker against Williams. Williams inside. Here's Iguodaro. And the Suns miss again. And here is Gafford. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Pass to Davis. Iguodaro grabs the rebound. Thompson against Allen. Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
To say Devin Booker is a tough cover, well, that's an understatement.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Flagg is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Max Christie comes in for Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Williams. Both free throws good from Booker. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he hits the first of 3. Second free throw, no good. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Pass to Dunn. Now Green. Dunn with a screen on Christie. 5 to shoot. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Russell with the drive, and it's good, 2 points.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Deep 2 from Brooks. Hits the jumper in space. And the Suns lead by 18.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Washington. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
At the line for Dallas, P.J. Washington. 3 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses. And he nails the third.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And here's Booker. Outside, Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
That free throw, no good.
But Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 17. Russell passes to Washington. Christie with it. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And Davis throws it down hard.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And it's the Suns with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Green. A special move before the shot.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Pass to Christie. In the corner, it's Flagg. Washington, that's for two. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Brooks, the pass to Booker. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Davis against Williams. Davis down low. Over Williams. Davis using his size.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Green. Booker outside. Here's Dunn. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 15. Christie the pass to Russell. Here's Flagg. Washington with this screen on Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Russell puts up a deep three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Offensive rebound. Here's Dunn. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Russell kicks to Washington. Davis setting the pick for Christie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, Davis gets to the line a lot, and people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And Davis remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
Williams, a screen on Christie. Unloads from 13. Green, no luck.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Brooks up on top. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker dishes to Brooks. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Mavericks trail by 18. Outside, Christie. Now Russell. Washington's outside. Davis. Williams with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. thus far.
Count that one.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Devin Booker.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Washington with the screen on Booker. Pass to Washington. Now here's Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Christie can't make it. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh. He's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Suns leading by 20. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Brooks. Allen outside. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Brooks with no one around. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Brooks has got 11 in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Allen after the Mavericks pick up 3. Booker draws the double. Allen kicks to Brooks. Over Flagg. Brooks misses. Here's Russell, and so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now we present the player of the game, Devin Booker.